Hello, people of Earth. It's your pal, the Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, coming your way with another low-key broadcast. And today, we are once again at the forefront of the biggest wrestling promotion in the world, or at least in the world of Wrestling Empire. But before we get to that, I'd like to say hello to everybody in chat or check us out on VOD. Now, no matter who, what, where, when, why, or how you happen to be in this great big old world of ours, we are happy to have you with us. And we hope that it finds you well. And here's what's up, everybody. We are the #1 promotion in the universe of Wrestling Empire, as at the head of strong style wrestling. However, due to back-to-back charity and memorial events in our company's history, we are currently operating in the negatives of tens of thousands of dollars. Let's get to the screen and see exactly what I'm talking about here. Yes, the music is getting quite sinister itself. Look at that. Negative $34,804 to our name currently. So we have some work to do. Ooh, that's too spooky. I need to be uplifted right now, music. Come on, Pretzel Rocks. Mischievous Adventure A is the name of this next track, so crossing my fingers for that one. We are in Greenland. I already looked up that they like fire and hate finishers, so I'm going to put explosives around the ring, I guess. I guess we'll do that. Well, this is quite mischievous, as promised. First, though, we got to take a look at our depleted roster. I don't know if we have any tag teams left. We certainly lost a referee, so we're down to Aubrey and Conrad. Our women's division, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're down to 7 members of the women's division. How many baby faces do we have? We have 12. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 heels. Oh, Christopher Daniels is sitting out the rest of their... or for a couple weeks to sell the fact that they lost a loser leaves town. I'm going to let their contract expire. So we're actually down to... Okay, so 1, 2, 3... So we have 9 and 11. So I need to turn somebody. Oh, that's fun. Okay. I will turn... Oh, I'm tempted to turn... Sting's our champ. Let's put... Hang on. Alright, champion. Sting. Now comes the shuffling of the priorities. I'm going to turn Roman Reigns. So I'm going to put him down as a new top heel, basically. So I got to push him through the entire roster. Hang on. Oh, back it up, back it up, back it up. Back it up there, Tribal Chief. Okay. I'm not looking at anybody's contract. I'm not worried about any of that. Daniels, as far as I'm concerned, is persona non grata. No offense, buddy, but let your contract expire for a reason. Ugh. Okay. I can do that at least. Okay, I don't know exactly. Excuse me, would you? Boink. Can't do anything with him if he's not available, I guess. This is so fun. And kinda silly. Oh yes! Raven left us, so we only have one half of the tag team championships, so I will crown new tag team champions on this first show as well. Oh, I got a lot I gotta cover. Alright, Holly Holm, our current women's champion. Top of the division for you. Samoa Joe, current television champion, so that puts you up as our top heel. Reverend Devon making great strides. Cody Rhodes, gonna put you up here. Abyss, we're gonna leave Abyss a solo talent. Oh, no, that's right. We teamed with Bray. Never mind. Oh, we fixed that. Okay, so I got 2 heel tag teams left. Got no problem there. Biss and Bray. The new flock, I suppose. Or the family. And then I got Joe, Devon, Cody, Bobby Roode, Great Khali. Okay, that's my singles. Now, Impact players still with us. High Flyers still with us. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle Roman Reigns down 1. They're going to be the start of my new... Yeah, so it's going to be 10 and 10 by the time I'm done here. Daniels will be gone, so 10, 10, and 7. I might drop that to 6 depending on... Let's see here. Like Samantha Panther's gone in a couple weeks. Lita, we might not... We'll figure it out. We might not sign Samantha Panther, and then we'll go down to 10, 10, and 6. For a reduced roster run of this second year, trying to stay profitable, trying to keep putting on the best shows we possibly can. we had to fight our way into this promotion, or into this territory, to put the show on, and that's why everyone's hurting here. Okay, I will flip Roman Reigns. I will make sure to put him in a match. We're gonna do Roman Reigns, Kenny Omega. I'm gonna write that down. Okay, Roman Reigns. So I'll put Kenny Omega first versus Roman Reigns. Reigns, not Reigns. Reigns. Okay. More sinister music. Hang on 1 second. Fatal Hour. That's more like it. Checking out the roster here. Okay, who's healthy? Danielson is healthy. Okay. Bryan Danielson is healthy. Versus. Just to show y'all what's up. I am booking the first week of January's television here. This I'd already copped to because Samoa Joe won the television championship at our previous event, which was a pay-per-view. Sorry, a memorial show. It's still a pay-per-view in my mind. And Devon won a #1 contendership match for the television title, so we're going to main event with that. Kenny Omega, Roman Reigns. Bryan Danielson. I'm going to hold off a week, I think, on... let me check here. Actually, no, I could probably... do, Lance Storm's beat up. I'll do RVD Sabu versus Abyss Bray Wyatt for the tag straps. Let's do that. Kenny Omega, Roman Reigns. Gonna leave that. Yeah, let's... I don't want to do... Let's see. Saraya Samantha Panther, that's been set up. Holly Holm we're gonna leave off because we're gonna have her defend next week. Let's do a rematch with Awesome Kong. Let's get that out of the way. I want to team Sting up with somebody next week. Let's do Sting Danielson here. As we are, having the top heel and babyface start brushing up against each other and stuff like that. Who do we want to bring up with Cody? Cody Cully sounds like a fantastic team. Cody pays Cully to be his tag team partner. It's like a dream partner match, And Sting picks Danielson for his wrestling acumen and, overall stand-up guy. Oh, you know what? Oh, I'm so tempted. Actually, you know who he picks instead? I don't have a Darby Allin, but I have a young, impressionable Jeff Hardy that can maybe be taken under Sting's wing. The Sting wing. So I'm going to put Bryan Danielson in the opener next week. Because, they complain 1 week and then I put them on the TV and then so we're going to do that tag match here for the tag straps where we're going to put RVD. Well, I'm just going to put them by tag team name. The High Flyers versus, I think it's the Flock, or perhaps the new Flock. I mean, Flock still applies to Bray Wyatt, I think. It was Raven and Abyss, now it's Bray Wyatt and Abyss. That still seems Flock to me. Harry going to town on his back. Just cleaning like crazy. Spit shine that sucker, buddy. You got this. Okay. I'm booking off of my... roster screen here. Saraya Samantha Panther already taken care of. I can see that most of my women's division is blocked off. You can't even see Jerry Lynn, Kevin Owens right now. High Flyers Flock for the belts. Technically, there are no champs, so I'm going to put them as vacant. Even though Abyss is kind of half champ. We'll find out. If I can just sort of reset that. Depending on who wins. I mean, obviously, I'm honestly pulling for the Flock in this one. To continuity-wise. Okay, so let's get more women on the card here. Lita versus... Lita versus... Oh, dear. Lita v. Kong. You know what? We can do Lita versus Kong. #1 contender. #1 C. Women. Boink. So that's Lita Kong. And now... winner gets Holly in the second show of the afternoon. Okay, so I don't need Danielson this week. I'll leave him off and put him against Bobby Roode, 1-on-1. This music's pretty triumphant too. I feel like I'm about to be rewarded for something like saving the galaxy or whatever. Walking into the big procession hall. Everyone turning almost in unison as I walk triumphantly down this lawn carpet. Get my medal. Okay. I think I'm okay there. I've got... Oh, I need something else here. I only have 7 ladies total, and some of them are beat up. I'm trying not to use, I'm trying to keep everybody in great, you know, and I'm not trying to keep everybody in great shape per se, but I'm trying to use people that are healthy. I'm gonna leave Danielson off. All the heels are doing fine. Man, oh man. Oh, and it's heel for the TV title too. Okay, so I need to do I'm doing Kenny Omega Roman Reigns because I'm turning Roman Reigns heel, so we balance things out. Devon Samoa Joe for the belt is heel, but hey, that's what's going on. That's what You need a babyface in the match though. For no reason? Do I just do that? And then I can give Bobby Roode somebody next week. Because he's not on the show this week. I like to feature everybody as much as I can, so... Oh, yeah. Great, Sasuke's still with us. Okay. Okay, maybe I'll do Sasuke and the Great Barrier. Kylie Barrier, the protege of the Great Sasuke now. I forgot that little wrinkle happened. Let me see if I can... Yeah, look at that. I gave her the mask and everything. Okay. As much as I can pre-book, it's going to help me. I'm going to do Lita Jeff. Oh, I can't. Jess with the other one. The other option I wanted to do was Bliss and someone, but who do I team Bliss with? Who makes sense to team Bliss with? Bliss and Kingston. Sure. Bliss and Bad News. Okay. Mixed tag next week. Also making sure that I use... I mean, I have a depleted roster, but I'm trying to get everybody on the card as much as possible. Okay. Even if they're a little beat up. I mean, I could move this to this week. I already have a tag match, though. Following it. 2 tag matches this week. Okay. I just need something in here. Kevin Owens is free. Okay, I'm gonna do Just Incredible, which means that his tag team partner will come out versus Jerry Lynn. Okay, so first show booked in its entirety. Now we just need to implement that in the actual game. Here we go. To the card. In front of 4,500 people. We got 4,500 people in Greenland already. Devon, you cannot referee. Hey, Mighty Chunk. Good to see you. Doing well, thanks for asking. What is up? Just booking our first show of the afternoon. Having a great day. Hope you are too. How are things on your end? Got ourselves... I immediately forgot my match list. Hang on. So, we're starting us off. Samantha Panther. Fantastic create a wrestler name. Samantha Panther versus Saraya. Okay, so that was... Let's set to our default moveset. That helps us with our... helps us with the star ratings. Don't you know? Get the props inside the ring, as per usual. No need to be tethered. This did come about from a bit of headcanon based on last session's results, as I'm looking through my match listings and stuff here. But I don't think we need to go too crazy. This is basically standard strong style wrestling rule set. Like, we put the weapons inside the ring because it's no DQ, but pinfalls only. So even if you break a limb, you gotta, like, just keep fighting with that broken limb until you pin him for the count of 3. I don't think we need a script for this one. We're just gonna go straight into the matchup. And as always, Pretzel Rocks providing the most random background music. Inner Voyage. Look deep within and hit next song. There we go. Stalking the Prey. That's more like it. I mean, at least seems more thematically appropriate. I mean, it's going to be drowned out in a second by the entrances, but here we go. And away! First match of the afternoon, Samantha Panther against Saraya. Action in the women's division. These two had it out for each other. I think as a result of the recent number one contenders match, where they seemed to focus on, it was like a multi-person match, and they seemed to focus their attention on one another for the majority of it. The memory is hazy, folks. It was weeks ago, and I'm a medicinal marijuana user. Let's not forget. Difficult as it is to transport it up here. Out comes Saraya, her opponent for the day. Various accoutrements. Extra ring bells just strewn across the ring there. Gotta watch out for those. Always an extra camcorder laying around. Those are dangerous. Samantha Panther already needing hydration in the early seconds of this matchup. Oh, I forgot I'm drone cam. Wum. Booker, commentator, drone cam. That's right, he does it all. I negotiate the contracts. I book the venues. I set the stipulations for the matches. Oh, what a backdrop suplex. I commentate the matches. At least internationally. In the arena, you get Lance Storm and Cody Rhodes at the desk, it looks like. The rotating commentation station here in Strong Style Wrestling, one of the policies of this promotion. Presenting wrestling like no one else. Samantha Panther slowing things down now against Saraya. No love lost between these two, as we discussed earlier. Some animosity from a previous multi-woman matchup. Oh, up and over goes Samantha. Oh, I thought for a second somebody picked up a banjo in ring, or in the arena, because that's totally an option. But it is time for a little bluegrass background music. Oh, and hang on. Samantha rolls it into a pin. Just gets a 1 count there. Smartly done by Panther. Recognizing you can only win a strong style wrestling matchup by pinfall. At least by default, unless there's a very special stipulation. Submissions turned off by default. Helps the matches go longer. That helps the star rating grow. Up and over goes Saraya. Went for it all and got nothing. Oh, dear. Now a racket attack. Samantha Panther on the floor. Oh, dear God. Camel clutch. Face first into the apron. Jostling for position now. Into the shoulder breaker. Beautifully countered out of a power slam. Some next level counters here in Strong Style Wrestling. Stuff that defies the laws of physics. You'll see on an almost regular basis. A lot of enthusiastic wrestling fans, as always, in the crowd. A lot of people cosplaying as their favorite wrestler, past, present, or possibly future. Can never tell if it's an authentic celebrity in the crowd either. A lot of wrestling enthusiasts out there. But hey, you can see some empty seats near the top of the arena. Come on down and bring the kids. Seats are only $10 a pop. For whatever reason, we keep letting people in after the show starts. You know? You got 5 more opportunities after this to get in the door. Tell you what. They don't even make the tickets cheaper, which is weird too. Like, if I'm only showing up for the main event, why am I paying full price? Anyway, it's our only source of revenue, so come on down. We're $35,000 in the hole, and we need that fat loot. Hey, Rocco, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're having a good day. What's new with you? What a rousing number. Oh, Saraya goes low. A bit of dirty pool from Saraya, trying to get the advantage on Samantha Panther. Looking the worst for wear in this matchup. Gut wrench into the suplex. Down into the cover goes Saraya.
2, 3.
Gets her with a double-breasted cover. Saraya with the win. And an okay matchup. A mostly peaceful match in 3.5. Sure. They got 200 extra fans in the building. All right, Saraya. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we complained about pretzel rocks and it may have crashed. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Doing great, Rocco. Having a good day so far. Thanks for asking. Profile went up. Samantha Panthers went down. Okay. Only up to go from that performance. Hang on 1 second. I got to reboot the old pretzel rocks. Pretzel rocks, you failed me yet again. Boink. Not Pretty Litter. Pretzel rocks. I've never clicked on Pretty Litter in my life. Uh-oh. Come on now. Don't you dare do this to me. Ah, Pretzel Rock seems to be down. Hang on. Hang on, we're gonna go back to the default music then. And a 1, and a 2. Hello? I did turn the music back on. Hello? Come on, Pretzel Rocks. Oh, I might need to clear the cache for this site or some shiz. 1 second. Lucha Brothers leaving AEW, probably going to WWE. Yeah, Rob and I were talking about that the other day. Good for them. Like, I don't know, they had a 5-year run in AEW. I got no problem with what they've been up to. If they want to go test the waters elsewhere, have fun. Okay. Over here. Oh man, it's such a different vibe without music. It feels so weird. Kenny Omega against Roman Reigns. Default rule set. Lenient, pins only. Let's get the props. Let's get those. Oops. Oh yeah, they like explosions and what they like fire. They said. So explosives. Just because I know they set things, you know, they're at least on fire. That's got to count somehow. Script wise, it's not. Nope. We're gonna do Roman Reigns insults the audience. So Roman Reigns turning heel. Oh, that's fine. I am desperate for some sort of background music, or else I might die of quiet. Come on, Pretzel Rocks. You and me, bud. Oh, hang on. It's letting me off to sign in again. This is a good sign. All right, I'm a lowly free user. Gonna skip old time country dancing and see what's next. There we go. Okay, now I also have to, ooh, getting sexy with it. Now I gotta back out of this for 1 second and turn the music back off of this just in case it starts playing music in the background now. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, just play something like this for 3 hours. This is perfect. I mean, like, not this on a loop, but if we could just stay in one genre, that would be dandy. I mean, that's up to me. Hang on, let me see what... The only, like, free option I have is play anything from the entire catalog, so it just pops up randomly, whatever. Okay, thank you for remembering all of that. All that too. Look at that! Saved all that stuff. Beautifully done. Don't need countouts. Yeah. Excellent. I'm gonna put a few more, you know what, just for that, a few more explosions. Or explosives, at least. It's your job to turn them into explosions. And away! Roman Reigns, Kenny Omega. We're flipping Roman Reigns heel to balance out our heel and babyface dynamic on our now depleted roster. We lost like half a dozen people. Reigns is here and he's got something to say. Former, I think it was Federation Online is the current roster WWE. Was their champion. Poached him from their company. Was working without a contract. I'm like, I'll take you. In comes Kenny Omega, recently signed to a full-time SSW deal. He was a part-time wrestler before, but we got him locked down. Can use him every week now. Both these men have sticks of dynamite in their hands. What is going on here? Why do we have to perform in front of the same gormless crowd every week? Rawr. It's the same script every time they insult the crowd, so I'm just going to skip through it right quick. Up. Resume, please. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. Okay, look at it, everybody. Explosions abound. Are they finished with the Trent versus Orange Cassidy storyline? Well, Trent's been working hurt for a while and is, you know, probably needs more time off to not be hurt. Oh, God! See, it just... Explosion leads to fire. Leads to more explosion. Leads to fire. Leads to more explosion. Leads to rubber chicken outside the ring. Who's at the desk? It looks like... Samantha Panther and Jerry Lynn. But they might very well be, or they could be again waiting. Because it's clearly affecting Orange. The way he's portraying his character and whatnot. Like to hang out with FTR of all people. Wearing a lot of black t-shirts lately. Up and over goes Omega! With boogie, boogie, boogie music in the background. Whoop! Nice leapfrog by Reigns into the side slam. It's been all big dog in this one. Conrad pleading with Roman Reigns not to use the explosives, but he does. The crowd loves it. Went up a whole star for that explosion. Guys, you gotta blow yourselves up like one more time. I'm so sorry, but it has to happen. It's gots to. Stop stalling, Kenny. Get in there. Conrad's mad at you. Roman's mad at you. I get it. But you gotta finish what you started. Roman Reigns talking trash to Kenny Omega. Oh, didn't want to turn his back on him. Kenny Omega instead grabs the dynamite. Look to light it in his teeth. Now they're just clocking each other center of the ring. Omega rolling him over. Single leg crab. That's going to wear Roman Reigns down, but it's not going to get you the victory here in the SSW. As Reigns eventually kicks him off. Where's Reigns going? Kenny grabbing a ladder. I guess that counts as furniture. Just sets it into the ring. Roman Reigns with it now. Now Kenny Omega strikes into the explosive. Mind games from Kenny Omega. And it's costly to Roman Reigns. Oh, who gets kicked off the turnbuckle? Nice reply there from Reigns, who sets up the ladder. Halfway in and halfway out of the ring. Interesting. I don't think I've seen a ladder set up like that before. Look at the wounds on the chest of Roman Reigns. Bet he wish he was wearing that vest now. This has turned into a fistful of explosives match. As the rapid fire kicks from Kenny Omega ignite the dynamite in the hands of Reigns. Blood everywhere. Both of these men in bad, bad shape. 3 minutes gone in the contest. Hope everyone's having a nice afternoon. Oh my God, what a counter! Spin kick into the shoulder breaker. Rolls him over into the sloppy camel. Hook those legs, brah. Get him over them knees. Might not have much there. Might be too uncomfortable with those grievous wounds in the torso of Roman Reigns. Crowd loving it, though. Crowd loving it. Kenny with it looks like that last set of dynamite. Oh no, there's one more on the floor. Getting precious low on dynamite here. Oh God! Another explosion! Roman falls on top of Omega! 2, 3! Roman Reigns wins! What a finish. What a finish. A perfect explosives match. Mind you, it was less than 5 stars, but a perfect explosive match, which means the status not effective. Fantastic. We did give him health insurance. Yes, Roman Reigns is a heel who's now despised. He didn't like that for whatever reason, but that's too bad. And we have overcome Maple Leaf Grappling's hold of Greenland. With 5,300 fans, our reach now extends to... we are the most popular brand in 37% of territories around the world. I think I have a match against Holly Holm on the next show. No! Sasuke, you can't face the women's champion. Nobody wants to see that. Plus, I already have plans. Yeah, I suppose the time isn't right. Perhaps it's something we could build up to. Whatever you want to tell yourself. Great Sasuke. You have a protege in the Great Barrier. Holly Holm is our women's champion. Maybe one day your protege can face her for the women's belt, but let's not put the cart before the horse here, Chief. All right. Next up. This is our other sort of just random pairing just because I needed something to fill out the 6-match card. Okay, so in the heel corner, we're putting Jerry Lynn. Formerly was on commentary earlier tonight. And he is facing Just Incredible. There we go. It is an even numbered match, so that is Aubrey Edwards' turn. I gotta write down that Roman Reigns beat. There you go, Roman Reigns beat Kenny Omega. Gotta keep a little bit of the headcanon rolling. Boink, boink, boink. That's all done. Props. Just a standard match here. Nothing fancy. Except for the fact that, again, Do we need to go explosives? Is that the only guaranteed way to get fire? Like, you need to set a fire to properly use an extinguisher, so that's not going to guarantee anything. You can technically set anything on fire by hitting a button. But only, it looks like only pizzas. Only rocks? Rocks not bad. Yeah, it looks like just the explosives will guarantee. Okay, some sort of fire. So here we go. And they're just going to get more and more nuts. So 20 explosives in, well, if we're going to do 20, then let's put them inside and outside of the ring. Plus your standard arrangement of furniture. Our rule set is here. They're going to come out with their tag team partners. So we're going to get extra activity outside the ring. People will be in and out. Aubrey's going to have her hands full. Yeah, I think we're good. So it's going to be, it's going to be no DQ as it normally is, but the pinfall only counts in the ring. That's what we're after. Therein lies the purity of strong style wrestling in this explosives match. Out comes Lynn and Owens, the new effing KO show. Got a few more fans in here. I mean, once they found out we were blowing crap up, people started calling their neighbors and friends. Out comes Just Incredible with his trademark extended breadstick, along with normal tag team partner Lance Storm, who's, I don't know, has he been drinking? Well, he's walking along the guardrail there. Don't see that out of Lance Storm often. Samantha Panther and Abyss at the desk. Samantha Panther seems to be settling in nicely at the commendation station when she's not fighting. Oh, hang on! Oh, what a powerbomb to start us off! One! Incredible able to roll it over. Beautifully done there. Monkey flipped out of the way. Playing with fire quite literally as there are explosives everywhere. Look for them to come into play sooner rather than later. I like that Lance Storm's got like a Team Canada kind of vibe with his relaxed gear. And the fact that Just Incredible came to me early in the campaign was like, Lance Storm and I don't match. I'm gonna change my gear to look more professional like him. I'm like, go for it. That's how you make an impact, buddy. Oh God, with the 1 count! Aubrey Edwards inadvertently exploded! All 3 members of the fight, look at the markets left on the mat! Kevin Owens in to see how his partner's doing. Good gravy. She tried to get that explosive out of the hands of the 2 competitors, but it was with her pin count hand, and you saw the result. Just a 1 count. Just Incredible is in a bad way here. Jerry Lynn now into a figure 4. Oh, dear Lord! Kevin Owens just lit something aflame and threw it into the audience. That's wild. That's hilarious. Oh yeah. I forgot to fix my camera. That's better. Now I look my actual height. Oh, I thought Lynn was going up to the top, but no, he went outside for that table. Still has a fistful of dynamite. Oh, and he gets put through the table inadvertently by Credible, sneaking up behind him. Credible with a bit of a mountain to climb in this one. To get back in. Physically, health-wise, he is not doing so hot. And Jerry Lynn is just making it worse. With that explosive-assisted leg bar. Please don't blow up then. You could lose a limb. But I think I turned that off. I think I turned off dismemberment. Gotta draw the line somewhere. People are already dying in our rings, so... Oh God, there's the explosion we were worried about! Into the guts of both Jerry Lynn and Just Incredible. Incredible looks like they took the worst of it. Oh, into the stunner by Lynn. Explosives everywhere. Thankfully, there's at least 1 gurney at the ready. A classical warfare. Oh, Kevin Owens with a flaming 2x4. Aubrey Edwards trying to get in the face of Kevin Owens to get him to extinguish that weapon. Jerry Lynn with more explosives. Oh. Nailing Credible in the torso with it. Trying to pull him back to his feet now. Go behind by Lynn. Throws Credible back into the ring. Lynn, double fist. Oh no, he handed one to Credible. I was gonna say he was double fisting explosives. Roll up by Credible. Ref nowhere to be seen. Countered by Lynn. On top of the ref. Pulled over by Lance Storm. Just a 1 count. What a sequence there. Like we said, Aubrey with her hands full here. Jerry Lynn into a cover. Got him. Snuck it in there. Before anyone got too badly hurt. All right, that crept up on 4 stars. An enchanting explosives match. I'm fine with that. Defeated so easily. I mean, he was at a deficit to start with, and then the explosion started. Okay, Jerry Lynn is improved. Lance Storm's disappointed that his client lost. Kevin Owens not so much caring. Have you ever heard of a wrestler called Manami Toyota from Rising Sun Puresu? Yes. I think I could do the gimmick better, so why don't I become our version of her? Let's do it. You got it. You got it. Imitate Manami Toyota. You do it. You got it, Samantha Pantha. All right. That was a big win for Jerry Lynn. Now we got to crown some tag team champs. We have half a tag team championship squad, and there is the half of the tag team championship squad here. Abyss, get over here, buddy. Whose new tag team partner, Bray Wyatt, looking to claim the gold for realsies against RVD and Sabu. Okay, tag team match. Here we go. It is a tag team first fall, so there's going to be a legal person in and outside the ring. Never mind the fact that it's still everything else goes, like no DQ, no count out. They will have one person in, one person out. There'll be a legal fighter and an illegal fighter at all times. We're going to go ahead and crown new tag team champions. We're not defending the belts, we're crowning new ones. Let's put that into this somehow. We're not calling anybody out. No. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it because yeah, I'm gonna leave it because we're already crowning it. And there's nothing that really announces it properly. Okay, prop wise, I'm gonna go large gift, and we'll see what they do with it. I'm not gonna go with the cheat of exclusively explosives to get that fire pop, but I'm gonna go 32 large gifts inside and outside the ring, and we'll see what you do with those. Oops, and they're not gonna be tethered. Oh man, tag team tether match with people in and outside of the ring. I don't know how that would work. That sounds hilarious. We'll try that at some point. Not today though. I'm just trying to crawl out of debt with this one. Okay, so that's all good. Rule set is how we like. Cast is set. Is this match even or odd? Even, so it's Conrad's turn. Script is, we skipped it. We skipped the script. We're gonna go ahead and play that. Done. Alright, tag team match for the tag team championship. Who'd have thought? Out come the High Flyers. This is a really good fake theme. This sounds like could be a couple different people. Are Rob Van Dam among them? Like, not bad at all. And their opponents. Spooky music for the flock. Bray Wyatt and Abyss. Smoothly moving into the leadership role once Raven left us due to contract issues. Here to crown new tag team champions. Bray Wyatt already with a steel chair. Rob Van Dam looks like they've grabbed one of the gifts and opened up to find a tombstone. Sabu has set some presents on fire. Let's start this match. Go, 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 go. Crowd loves it. Crowd dazzled. Bray Wyatt and RVD are legal fighters. The Abyss has got to get out of here. Winner of this crown, our new tag team champions, High Flyers versus the new version of the Flock. Flock, the previous tag team champions, but Raven left the promotion, so we gotta, like, actually crown new tag team champions here. Do things by the book in SSW, despite the fact that this is a no disqualification match where I'm trying to encourage people to use fire. Oh, rubbing his face in it. is Bray Wyatt. Though I think they need you to actually like hit people with the flaming items. Or get caught up in an explosion. Seem to be the two ways that they mean fire. Like you can't just set something aflame and be like, I did it. You gotta actually smack them with it whilst it's aflame. To get that sweet, sweet pop. Nice butterfly suplex there. By RVD. Tags out to his partner. Sabu. Likewise, Bray Wyatt tags out to Abyss. Oh, nice counter there by Wyatt on the way out. Electric chair to Sabu. Now Abyss peppering him with shots. Abyss in his new biker look that he adopted about a couple months ago, I would say, in our timeline. That's one way to get Bray out to the apron. Hip toss Abyss into him. As Alexa Bliss and Lita look on from the commentation station. Uh-oh, Abyss has got a guitar. He could either hit somebody with it or play Wonderwall. Could go either way. Oh, he strapped it on. Oh, no, I cursed it. My apologies, everybody. It's gonna be hell getting that guitar away from him. Into the giant swing, guitar assisted, bouncing Sabu's face off that top turnbuckle. Is Abyss. Bray Wyatt coming in to cause trouble. He and Rob Van Dam got to get out of here. Rob Van Dam struggling with that present. Didn't get the audience anything. Feels a little guilty. Does Rob Van Dam? Oh, center of the ring, Sabu and Abyss. Tete-a-tete. Fist to fist. Tag out to RVD. Oh, what a split kick to the face of Abyss. Using his taunt to his advantage. Running chair strike. Abyss just absorbs it. Slowing things down. Dragging RVD to the canvas. Into the crucifix. Just a 2. Oh, Samoan drop by Abyss onto that wooden pallet. Referee fighting with Abyss to get him out of here. RVD gonna go check it out. Abyss now crawling out to the apron. Thanks to Conrad Thompson. RVD needs all the help he can get. Up and over thanks to Bray in the corner. 1-2, no. Almost crowned officially tag team champions. We're the flock there. RVD just keeping things alive. I'm just trying to see if I can make a dime off this sucker. Off this here show. We're so in debt. But no charity shows, as far as I'm aware, between now and our pay-per-view, so... Oh, God! The tombstone! Sabu tries to moonsault his way into the ring and misses! Oh, Bray's hurt! Bray's hurt! Up and over goes RVD into the table! It does not break! Bray and Sabu legal! Oh, RVD clutching at his knee. On the outside of the ring, you can see it. Now with that console. Oh, Conrad gets in the way. Accidentally knocks Sabu out of the ring. He's not going to be happy about that. Has a present for Bray, though. Oh, God. Tosses Bray out of the ring. Does Sabu. Now he throws the present toward Conrad. Oh! A calamity of errors, and Sabu takes a tombstone. A literal tombstone to the face. Snap married over on top of it. Now cranked to the knee. Elbow drop with the tombstone as well. Perfectly legal in a match like this. Bray and Sabu on the floor. Bray body slams Sabu back into the ring. Abyss attacking from the apron. Bray into the cover. This could do it. 1, 2, and 3. That is it. The Flock wear down RBD and Sabu and are officially crowned tag team champions. A wild tag team championship match, it said. Suffered for being on the losing team. Congratulations to the Flock. Abyss profile went up. Sabu's profile went down. Bray Wyatt's profile, not even considered. Okay, so just like we wanted, the Flock come out on top, so now they're officially tag team champions. We don't have to worry about it. Did it. So that kind of like keeps our continuity in a way. So now we have a #1 contenders match with the women. So that means we need a guest ref, and that guest referee is Holly Holm. And our competitors are Awesome Kong and Lita, the 2 most successful members of the women's division that we have remaining. Awesome Kong just lost the belt to Holly Holm at the pay-per-view. There we go. What just happened? Oh, I'm begging you. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. I'm going to do my best to pronounce this. AFK in this bit. I love it. AFK in this bit. Got it. Lovely to see you. Thank you very much for the follow. If that means you are prone to lurking, by all means, lurk away. Happy to see you. Hope you're having a great day. All right, so Awesome Kong, Lita, #1 contendership on the line to Holly Holm's freshly won women's title. So she's involved here. Oh yeah, you here? Okay, cool. Cool. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I don't want to mess with anything. We're just gonna put the props in the ring. I don't want to. I guess, yeah, they have full health, so we're gonna go ahead and go the explosive route just to try to pop the ratings. In Greenland, because they love fire, and the more explosives, the more likely I can get fire. And I'm gonna put them all in the ring, so they might chain. This could be over really quickly, is what I'm saying. They could like. This could be fun. This could chain. Injuries are fun too. Yeah. They're both at full health, and the #1 contendership is on the line. It is a wild and wacky world in strong style wrestling, and I love it. I'm here for this. Yeah, they could die too. That's true. All right, you've convinced me to at least spread them out a bit more, but we are absolutely going for it in a big bad way. All right, I book the matches. I commentate the matches. I suffer the consequences roster-wise. I do not play them. I am here to observe like you all. Lita Awesome Kong for #1 contendership to Holly Holm. We're going to resolve that with the second show of the afternoon that we book. All right. Oh, there's Holly Holm wearing the belt. Skip entrances here. Let's get to the action. As I'm sure you're all aware, I'm the reigning lightweight champion here at Strong Style Wrestling. She means World Women's Championship, everybody. Unfortunately, the competition in this division is so pathetic that I've resorted to finding my own, and that's why the winner of this gets the shot. It's the same dialogue every time. Yeah. Title shot to the winner. Oh, Awesome Kong immediately turns around, tries to deck Lita. Lita gets the better of her. Aubrey Edwards. And you know what? I can't quite tell. Aubrey Edwards and... I genuinely can't tell who that is. The second person. That might be Rob Van Dam with his hair in a ponytail, and that's why I can't tell. I need a side profile. Oh yeah, it looks like it might be Rob Van Dam. Okay. Aubrey and RVD. No time limits as per usual. Pinfall only as per usual, and an explosion to the chest of both women. Oh, expect to see a lot of those before this is all over. I mean, we've almost filled the place, at least visually.
I kick ass for the Lord.
Yes, thank you so much for the blurb. One of our freebies. Thank you so much for the blurb. 10,000 style points, if you can tell me what movie that's from without looking it up. Lita slowing things down here on the ground. No submissions in strong style wrestling. I find that too many people get their limbs broken and like would tap out too early. So like They're just wear down moves now, and they help like get the star rating up. It's all about getting that 5-star rating, getting more people into the building in this wrestling world. It's a very simplistic view of the business, but it's fun nonetheless. Whatever we can do to pop a crowd. Ah, face to face, fist to fist, center of the ring. Kong getting the better of that, celebrates in the corner. Oh God. Lita ending up with the better of that, into the cover, 2 and 3, she got it. Lita steals it. Oh ho ho ho! Awesome Kong, the former champion, lost out on a rematch thanks to Lita, the new #1 contender. Took advantage of an error by the former champion and got a quick pin. Can happen just that fast. Boink. That's better. I'm a little brighter. Okay, my word, that was fun. An inspired explosives match in less than 2 minutes. Kong's profile's gone down again because this is actually the second match she's lost in a row. Lita's profile went up, getting her ready for her title shot next week. Okay, I've already penciled that in. Lita, your winner. And okay, it's main event time. It is main event time. Oh my gosh, it's already 2/3 ready. The third component about to enter. There we go. This is going to be a three-way for Samoa Joe's television championship. Reverend Devon winning the #1 contendership last week. Bryan Danielson added to this match. I'm going to tell you, because we needed a babyface, because Reverend Devon and Samoa Joe are not. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this into a traditional like 3-way dance. So this is an elimination. Pinfalls only. So you're going to see 2 pinfalls in this upcoming main event. And we are going to go 20 weapons inside and outside the ring, but we're going to go regular size gifts. Nothing too crazy. Can still be something weird, but gifts. Okay, script wise. Oh wait, defend title. That's good. Can we do championships? Yes. Can I just announce? Okay, I think you announce challenger first and then champion. So they're going to announce Reverend Devon, and then they're going to announce Samoa Joe. They're going to completely ignore Bryan Danielson. Don't worry about it. Okay, so rules are set. Elimination. Pinfalls in the ring as we do. Props in and out of the ring. They're gifts, so we don't know what they are yet. Championship introduction. Let me see if hitting next... I mean, it's going to be over in 30 seconds. Never mind. Let's going to see if we can get a more appropriate tune for this upcoming championship fight. But whatever. We're just trying to crawl out of this debt that we've found ourselves in. Let's go! 3-man elimination for the TV title. Out first, one of the 2 contenders, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. We lost about half a dozen people at the end of the calendar year because we ran out of money and a lot of contracts came due. And they were like, you can't even negotiate with us. You don't have cash. So I can't hire anybody for the moment. I'm operating at a loss at the moment. We got to see what we can do. Get more people in the arena. Reverend Devon, as we said, won that #1 contendership match. I believe against Kenny Omega last week. This is very, the roster is kind of like AEW, TNA, WCW, for sure. Of Strong Style Wrestling, I mean. Welcome to this Television Championship 3-man elimination match. They're going to introduce a couple of people really quick. First, welcome Reverend Devon. Next, the champion. And now the Strong Style champion, Samoa Joe, as he throws the microphone at him. Joe double fisting microphones. Conrad Thompson, your referee. Let's ring the bell, find ourselves a winner. No disqualification. 2 pinfalls before the end of this one. Anything else pretty much goes. Samoa Joe not intimidated. Double cartwheel into the double down between Danielson and Joe. That's just how well they know each other. Danielson trying to show off. Joe mocks him, and then they clotheslined each other. As Samantha Panther back at the commentation station in her brand new Manami Toyota look. there with referee Aubrey Edwards, as I believe Samoa Joe just muscle bustered Danielson onto the apron. Looking to roll up Reverend Devon here. Gets caught. Into the coquina clutch. There are no submissions, but he could certainly choke Devon out. It's not going to hurt to choke out your opponent. I mean, it's going to hurt Devon. It's going to hurt Devon. But it's not going to hurt Joe to incapacitate one of his two opponents here. In defense of his television title, still has the belt around his waist, does Strong Style Wrestling television champion Samoa Joe. Presents thrown about the arena there. See a beautiful brand new N64 console. Some kid would love to get that under their tree for Christmas in this year of 2001, I think. This is set in. It's January 2001. I mean, you'd probably want something better than an N64 by 2001, but whatever. The M64, yeah. The Dickey Station? Maybe not the Dickey Station. Oh, pedigree by Joe! Rolled up by Devon immediately. 1, 2. Joe out at 2. And then try to shove a soccer ball up his tush. And then power bombs him up onto the chair. Devon brandishing some steel of his own. Waffling Samoa Joe while he was caught in that armbar. That made Bryan Danielson think twice. Up and over goes Devon into the waiting clutches of Danielson. Rolled over by Devon. 1. Countered out by Danielson. Good gravy. Action fast and furious as always. Some ridiculous counters in SSW. Stuff you won't see anywhere else. Devon punching the microphone into a little tune. That was kind of cute. Chair once again coming into a play there. Crowd loving this though. Oh! Up and over goes Devon. I don't know where that came from. Clipped Samoa Joe on the way by. Devon. Just smothering him now. Reverend Devon tapping, but it does him no good. Joe just trying to choke Devon out. Able to roll through. Change the pressure. Now just dribbling his head off the canvas with Reverend Devon there. Belly to belly, up and over goes Joe. Oh, Danielson, I think, went for a Psycho knee. Kind of got shrugged off there by Devon. Another double down. This time it's Joe and Devon. Danielson grabbing a leg. Spinning toe hold into the leg bar. Perhaps a knee bar? Oh, Devon reverses. Joe watches cautiously. Finally removing his television championship. The belt this match is all about. No, Joe returns it to his waist. Talks to the crowd about how he's still champion. Defeated Edge at the pay-per-view. Into a cover on Reverend Devon, and he is eliminated from the contest. Danielson and Joe remain. Joe talking trash the whole time. Danielson grabs the mic. He's going to talk some trash. We can't hear him. It's for the PA and PA only. Danielson trying to cover up. Grabs the belt from around the waist of Joe. Devon desperate to just get out of the ring. Tangled up with these other two gentlemen. Into the Anaconda Vice by Danielson. Joe tapping. But again, it does not matter. We'd have a new television champion right now. We don't have submissions by default. Perhaps a rematch between these two with submissions only. But not right now. Joe in a big bad way here. Grabs his belt. Oh, now clobbering Danielson with it. Anything to maintain the advantage. Go behind by Joe. Rolls him up. There are no rope breaks. 1. Danielson out at 1. Pulls Joe back to his feet. Oh, counters the pile driver into a spear of sorts. Danielson again slowing things down on the mat. Oh, Joe fights him off. Exchanging blows. Oh, Danielson got chopped in the throat there. That high chop from Samoa Joe. Referee checking on Danielson. Needs to take a second here to get his win back. After that chop to the throat. Oh, God, and a backhand to the throat of Joe. Back to the leg. Joe is in trouble here. Television Championship on the line. #1 contender Reverend Devon already eliminated. His first pinfall loss since adopting the Reverend Devon gimmick after the Dudley Boys split up. Now Bryan Danielson. A pinfall attempt away, he thinks, from becoming the brand new television champion, working on every limb of Samoa Joe on the way there. Joe runs the ropes once and is dazed. Let's see what this match is taking out of the big guy. Your reigning TV champ. Enziguri to Joe. Danielson rolls him over. Pulls him to his feet. Hammerlock. Gets shoved backward into the turnbuckle. Look at all those unwrapped gifts. These two men just content with beating the crap out of each other. The only weapons, the microphones in their hands. Crowd's starting to lose interest, guys. Let's go. Test of strength. Samoa Joe with a test of strength. Oh, Danielson may have gone low to break that. Crowd liked it. All right, guys. Oh, man. Oh, God. Joe's got Danielson's arm here. Let's take a bird's eye view. Can I get closer? Get closer, get closer. Rolls him over. Again, if Danielson taps, it does not matter. He's just trying to hurt him. In defense of his television championship. First of 2 main events of the afternoon. Oh, there it is. Danielson taps. Joe lets go at a sportsmanship, but the match continues. Referee holding the television title still on the line here. Winner takes that beautiful belt home as the reigning television champion. Joe now one of the fan bring the weapon prizes. Ugh. Hang on, drone cam's acting a little funny. Hands it off to the referee, does Joe. A bribe, perhaps. And now Joe into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Joe retains. Joe retains. Kind of an anticlimactic finish, but the crowd thought it was mesmerizing, so that's fine. Suffered considerably after being the losing participant. That's fine. Cemented his reign by defending the TV title. Danielson is fine. All right, we didn't get 10,000, but we got 9,100, almost 92. But look at that, we're still 35,000 in the hole, and we have production costs and talent to pay for, and at least we made 90 grand, and see how we distribute that. Here we go. Here we go. Our only revenue is in-person ticket sales. We don't get anything from this television deal. Apparently. Just more recognition. And still, yeah, you're not wrong. Somehow, some way. Joe, who, by the way, wore his belt through most of that. Retaining the belt. Retaining the gold. We are 98 of 99. Biggest promotion in the world. And we're about to lose a bunch of money. Oh, stay low, stay low, stay low. Down, 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 down. Yeah! All right. A couple more weeks, we might crawl out of this hole. A couple more weeks like that. All right, now for the news. They love fire, they hate finishes. What do you guys like? They also hate finishes. They don't love anything? We love intruders, we hate injuries. I'm gonna go here. Greenland to Iceland. Brutus Beefcake has defeated Mr. Perfect to become the new United States champion of All-American Wrestling. Bryan Danielson's stamina has deteriorated considerably. That's rough. Devon's contract expires next week. Bobby Roode's contract expires next week. Christopher Daniels is back from his absence. His absence was that he lost a Loser Leaves Town match. So I'm just waiting for his contract to expire. They took... Okay, Federation Online took a territory from All American Wrestling. Madagascar. Scandinavia. Federation Online got some more followers there. Jim Ross has left Federation Online to pursue a career at Weekend Warriors. He's going to go call UFC. Maple Leaf Grappling is now the worst. Maple Leaf Grappling and Super Lucha Libre kind of like flip back and forth on which the lowest is. Man, I would go for their budget though. Holy moly. Uh-oh. Iceland is Weekend Warriors territory, so what business does Strong Style Wrestling have here? We are way bigger than you. I'm sure you're hoping to turn this into some sort of spectacle that only benefits your brand. Oh, we're going to do a promotion war? I'll do that. Let's do that. But if your roster won't survive long enough for a former show if you don't turn back now. Nope, we're going to do a backstage brawl against a bunch of UFC fighters. This might suck. This might suck. This is what we had to do last time to fight in Greenland. Do your worst. Oh, I have to participate in this. Crap. All right. Arrow keys, and I think it's like ASZX are my main buttons. Oh boy, here we go. Do your worst. Come here was the biggest mistake you'll ever make. The beating we'll give you is too extreme for TV. So now I gotta fight a bunch of UFC fighters backstage. Alright guys. Let go of me, Sasuke. Yeah, I'll beat up on Sable. I'm not proud. A for attack. Keep attacking. Sable is the women's champion of this UFC thing, so that's why I'm doing this. Wait, is that Jim Ross? I'll fight Jim Ross. Kurt Angle's hurt. Get Kurt. Rick Rude. Oh, Dana White. Perfect. Come here, you piece of garbage. Kurt's gone. Kurt's gone. Get him. Rub it in. Yeah, get you. You just have to drain him to, like, no health left, I think, is the move. Ah! I punish you! Get out of my territory! Dana White's gone. Jim Ross. Jim Ross. Hiya! Where's Rick Rude? Where you at? That's not Rick Rude. Ronda Rousey. Nope. Rick Rude. Nope. Jim Ross. Nope. Who's here? Who's here? Who's back here? Butterbean? Where's Butterbean? No, that's... Butterbean's gone! Ronda Rousey's in trouble. Jim Ross is in trouble. Let's go get him. Come on. Jim Ross. There we go. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Just kicking away. Easy does it, easy does it. Easy does it. Jim Ross is gone. Raise the roof. I got adrenaline going. Where is Rick Rude? Why are you telling me to get Rick Rude somewhere? Oh, you're the guy in the suit here? Oh, no, no, no. Get up, get up, get up. Yeah. That's Rick Rude. With my adrenaline. Gone. I eliminated him. Conrad Thompson. An absolute beast. They got Ronda. It's down to Sable and Ronda Rousey, I believe, representing the Weekend Warriors. Let's make this quick. Oof. Just hit her. Just hit her. Somebody just hit her. Ronda's almost toast. Ronda's gone. Oh my gosh. There. Clean sweep! Absolutely destroyed them. Dana White's status has not been affected. Jim Ross's agility has risen. Sure. Kurt Angle has damaged the reputation of Weekend Warriors by failing to win. Alexa Bliss has raised the profile of Strong Style Wrestling by winning. Conrad Thompson's status has not been affected. Great Barrier's agility has risen. Bad News Kingston's stamina has risen. Justin Creditable's skill has risen. Strong Style Wrestling show in Iceland can go ahead after fending off the Weekend Warriors. Wah! Okay. They hate finishers. It doesn't say that they loved anything. So I'm just going to give them standard matches. No more explosions in the face and whatnot. But holy moly. Okay. I already had some of this booked. If not all of this booked. 1 second. Wrestling Empire. Over to here. Who won? Samoa Joe won that. So that's finished for now. And... oh, I still got to fill this out. Okay, so last week we didn't see anything out of Bobby Roode. Oh man, look at all these people are still beat up. Okay. Hang on. I do need to fix that. So we're going to do Bad News Kingston against Bobby Roode. Just a straight up match. Nothing fancy. We're going to put the props in the ring. Again, we're trying to keep costs down. They don't know what they like. They only have something they don't like. So to me, that means they're not sure, or there's nothing that'll like boost the star rating faster. So I'll just give them strong style wrestling and we'll see if they like it. I might do a little script action, like a nice argument. Bobby Roode mocks Bad News Kingston's name. There we go. Got a little of that going. Have our standard rules applied. Got this jazzy little music in the background. Okay, Bobby Roode, Bad News Kingston to open us off on our second of 2 weeks of television that we're presenting this afternoon. Let me just write down the participants in the match on my match list, text file, and we are underway. Let's see if they like promos. Let's see if they like no DQ matches. Let's see what they're after. Like, all I know so far is they don't like finishing moves, so that's fine. That just means, like, you know, the after adrenaline kind of knockout shot move. So anything else happening in the match, they could be okay with, as far as I know. And we're just going to give them the same sort of action we always deliver, which is, you know, straight up nonsense and insanity. With some promos. Who's at the desk? Is it just Jerry Lynn? Oh, I'm sorry, at the opposite table, Bryan Danielson taking a seat at the wooden table opposite Jerry Lynn. Wouldn't sit at the commentation station with him. Alright, so, makes fun of his name. We've heard these before. What does usually get a name like that? Doesn't matter, your name's gonna be Mud after the show. Oh gosh, watch out for that camcorder, everybody. An explosion waiting to happen. Off the ropes goes Bad News Kingston up and over. That is Kofi Kingston in his third gimmick for us. Came in as Kofi Kingston, became the Bastard Kofi in tribute to Pac, and is now Bad News Kingston in tribute to Bad News Brown / Bad News Allen of Stampede and WWF fame. I think he's more famous for like what he refused to do, like, you know, lose, except for like by count out. This could be all Bobby Roode. Bad News Kingston coming in as quite the deficit to this matchup. Recently lost the managerial services of one Matt Hardy after Matt Hardy departed the promotion. Kind of lost their way. Searching for an identity is certainly something you could attribute to Bad News Kingston, as we just described that they're on their third persona here in Strong Style Wrestling. Struggling to find themselves. The latest iteration of Bad News Kingston saw them under the tutelage of Matt Hardy, but as we mentioned, they're gone. We'll see what the future holds. In this opening contest against Bobby Roode themselves, formerly one half of the championship tag team, the Dirty Heels, with Austin Aries. Austin Aries also departing the promotion. So both of these gentlemen looking for a defining or a redefining win in their singles career here. Nice roll up by Kingston. Aubrey Edwards completely out of position there. Not Kingston's fault. Crowd slow to warm up to this one. It looks like they like wrestling, for sure. They might not like weapon shots and stuff. This is a test, because it didn't say what they preferred, it just said what they didn't like. There's always going to be something they don't want to see. As they are struggling to get to a second star. Oh, curb stomp! It looks like they like grappling moves well enough. But there doesn't seem to be anything that particularly, like, you know, floats their boat or spikes their interest. That pool cue. Slapped out of the hands of Bad News Kingston by Bobby Roode. Roode now mocking Kingston by grabbing that camcorder. The camcorder that Kingston started the match holding. Around goes Kingston. Pile driver to Bobby Roode. Now he's got the camcorder. Check that footage. Oh, there's two of them. Watch out for those cameras. Up and over goes Kingston. Into the cover goes Roode. Edwards well out of position once again. What are you doing out of the ring? 1, 2. No, not even a 2. Kingston had all the time in the world to get out of that. I'm not on the side of Bobby Roode. I'm just on the side of fair competition. Yeehaw. Roode tackling. Kingston down with that Fez press. Now into the figure 4. Not going to win either matchup, but again, going to drain the energy of your opponent. Look at the star rating going up. I think they like submissions. I think they like grappling. I think they like submissions in this territory. That went up rather quickly as he put that submission on. Kingston hurting here. It's been mostly Bobby Roode in the opening 5 minutes. Not even 5. Bobby Roode feeling the adrenaline now. Do not want to hit your finish here, Bobby. Crowd won't like it. Back and forth they go. Oh my God, to the Dragon Suplex. Perfectly bridged into the cover and the victory for Bobby Roode. All right. A fair match. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. All right, Bobby Roode with the win. Yeehaw. Oh, these contracts are coming due and I have 0 money to negotiate with, so everyone whose contract is coming due is just going to leave. Which includes Bobby Roode and I believe Reverend Devon. Listen, Comrade, I'm not sure if things are working out for me at Strong Style Wrestling. Uh-oh. RVD wants to leave. I know I still have 5 weeks left on my contract, but how would you feel if we terminated our agreement? No! See out your contract. No! If I can't get out of this contract, then I'll just have to make your job as miserable as mine. RBD hates it here. That's no fun. That's no fun at all. Okay, 1, 2. Well, let's do this then. Okay. I have a tag team match. Another tag team match coming your way. Great Sasuke and his protege, the Great Barrier, against Kali and Alexa Bliss. I know people are all beat up because we keep having to fight our way into these territories. Conrad can referee that one. It is a tag team matchup. First fall wins. Oops. Pinfall only. No titles on the line. Props in the ring only. I don't think we need a script here, but I'm going to do it anyway. Nothing here. The Great Khali resents a female opponent. There. So Great Khali talking to Great Barrier. Also relevant because the Great Connection. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is a, hang on, tag team, yeah, tag team, SW, or yeah, Strong Style Wrestling matchup. Here we go. Great Sasuke and the Great Barrier versus the Great Khali and Alexa Bliss. It's gonna be a great match. Listen, I don't know about you, but I got like I feel like there's like a 75% chance this is gonna be a great match. Plans to add members to the House of Black. Rocco, last week on Collision, when Brody King and Malachi Black came out to confront the patriarchy and were like, you think there's only 2 of us, and then the lights went out, I didn't think Buddy Murphy was coming back. I thought Killswitch was going to leave the patriarchy immediately and join the House of Black. Because I think he would fit in. I think that would be great for him. They could do a whole thing where like he changes his mask into like a dinosaur skull. Off he goes. Thanks for welcoming me to the ring, the Great Barrier, but you can go backstage where the cheerleaders belong. Surely you don't believe you belong in the ring with me. I won't be responsible for what happens next. Yikes. Yikes, Kali. You obviously don't have much experience with women. I'm sure this is the closest you've ever been to one. As Great Sasuke holds her back. You tell her, Great Barrier. Here's your first lesson. After this match, it'll be you that's crying like a little bitch. Take that. Take that. Kali and Sasuke legal. Kali with a powerbomb to Sasuke to open things off. As Alexa Bliss runs the ropes and bowls over her own tag team partner and the ref. What a start to this one. Oh God, Sasuke just knocked Barrier off the apron. What a start to this one indeed. Who do we have at the desk here? Aubrey Edwards and Roman Reigns at the desk. Kali and Sasuke trading heel hooks. It could be that they hate certain types of athlete. It could be that they hate certain types of match. It could be they hate certain types of moves or the use of weaponry or match rules or tag team contests or, you know, lots of things. There's certain areas of the world that are just like, we don't want female performers, you know? Pretty sure it's just finishers they don't like. But finding out what it is that they're keen on is difficult. So like I said, we're just going to present strong style wrestling matches and hopefully they enjoy themselves. Kind of action you won't get anywhere else. Hang on, Alexa Bliss trying to sneak into the ring here, perhaps to help her partner Kali. Conrad Thompson quick on the draw to stop that. Kali rolls up Sasuke with a distraction, gets kicked by Barrier. But not before a 1 count. Quick tag out to Alexa. Nope. Maybe. There it is. In comes Alexa Bliss. Intergender tag rules here. You can fight whomever you want. Wait a minute! Austin Aries! They don't work here anymore! From out of the crowd! With a shooting star press! What's going on here? Austin Aries! Formerly with Strong Style Wrestling! No longer with the promotion with the Brain Buster to Sasuke! Someone get that maniac out of here! Oh God, what a suplex! Sasuke's hurt! Conrad, you gotta stop him! Conrad is technically like the owner. He's like the guy that I am playing as in-game. Sir, you are the booker, contract negotiator. Get that filthy freak Austin Aries out of here, and I say that lovingly, since he is the enemy. He used to work for us, but he does not anymore, so he is a loser and should be shunned. Get him out of here, Conrad! Conrad, much like myself, distracted by the presence of Austin Aries. Meanwhile, Sasuke in the corner, trying to smother Alexa Bliss under a tombstone. Kali tagged in. Oh, some miscommunication there between Kali and Bliss. Lucky for them, Sasuke's stuck in the corner. Kali and Sasuke legal. As the space accordion plays in the background. Spin kick. Grounding Kali now is Sasuke. Oh, spiked him on his face. Into the cutter by Sasuke. Nice counter. Sasuke again just trying to keep Kali grounded, slow things down. Trying to choke the life out of the powerful big man. Oh, just stepping on his chest is Kali, flexing for the crowd and pinning the man. No! Sasuke out at 2. Missing the back fist. Kali with the power bomb! Into the cover! Countered by Sasuke! In comes the Great Barrier, not legally. Sasuke stumbling into the corner of Alexa Bliss. 2 men fighting in the center of the ring. Roll through into the ankle pick. Counter by Kali. Roll up by Sasuke. 1, countered! And up and over goes the great Sasuke to the floor. Great barrier in immediately. To avenge their mentor. Conrad gently encourages her back to the apron with a 2x4 shot to the small of the back. As you do. No countouts, no disqualifications. Perfectly legal to fight on the floor. And Kali and Sasuke are doing just that. Kali trying to jam Sasuke into a part of this ladder. I don't mean like a specific part. I mean he's trying to fuse his body with the metal of this ladder by jamming him down into it. Sasuke now with the aforementioned ladder sets it up on the floor. Sasuke known to wear a garbage can and dive off of ladders at people. Nobody knows if Ricky Starks will stay with AEW. That's another one, like, I'd be not upset, but I'd be like, oh, that's too bad if the Lucha Bros leave. Mind you, I could look back and they had 5 years with the company doing a bunch of stuff that I enjoyed, and I'd be okay with that. Like, they got a good, rich history there. They pretty much kick butt everywhere I've ever seen them, so, like, best of luck to them if they want to go try their luck in WWE. I got no problem with that. It means I might have a chance to see them the once a month I watch that company when they put their pay-per-views on. But Ricky Starks? No loss whatsoever. Away with you. They have had multiple chances. They're okay. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't be mad at all if they went elsewhere. Anywhere. Go to TNA would be great for Starks. Honestly, go anywhere else, because like Ricky Starks and AEW to me, burnt out. What's up, Kate? How you doing? How's your afternoon? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, Rocco's here. Got a new friend hanging out as well. AFK in this bit. AFK. Mighty Chunk was here earlier. Nice to see all y'all folk. Oh, pardon me, I got lost control of drone cam there for a second. As again, Maple Leaf Grapplings. Austin Aries has come out of the crowd and is just at ringside somehow legally. As this intergender tag match continues. As you can see, it's Great Sasuke and Great Kali, your two legal combatants. Pinfall must occur in the ring, however. No DQ, no count out. Must be a winner in this tag team contest. Sasuke with the tombstone moonsault to the floor on Kali. And now into a crossface. Again onto the tombstone. As Austin Aries looks on. That traitor wouldn't re-sign with us. Or I guess technically couldn't re-sign with us because we don't have any money. What are you gonna do? Oh, what a kick off the top by Bliss! Sasuke wasn't even looking. Roman Reigns and Aubrey Edwards on commentary sure love that. As the action continues, Sasuke and Kali back into the ring, your two legal combatants. Fight continues. Oh, clothesline through the ladder by Kali. Hooks the leg. 2, 3. What a finish. Thanks for the assist, Austin Aries. I don't know what would have happened without your help, says Alexa Bliss from the floor in a knee bar. Thanks, Austin Aries, says Alexa in a knee bar. Wowzers. Okay, so Kali and Alexa Bliss win that one. Oof. I got 2 more matches I need to book. By which I mean I have like the middle of the card here. I don't know what to put. I have the... Oh, crap. I have most of the rest of it. Oh, you know what I can do here? 1 second here. 1 second. He hates it here, but I'm going to put him to work. So I'm going to do that. Sasuke's profile suffered. Great Barrier is upset she was barely involved. Not my fault. I don't choose who tags in and out and when. I'm just trying to get back into the black as fast as possible so I can start paying my wrestlers. Because otherwise, they're going to leave me if I don't have any money to negotiate their contracts with. Okay. Match 3. In the face corner. Oh no, he's not here. He's mad at me. Okay. I was going to do Abyss RVD, but I'll do Abyss Sabu instead. Because RVD's mad. Because he wants to quit. Great Kali's doing great. He's doing fantastically so far. Okay. Standard rules apply. There we go. Props. Oh, wait a minute. Furniture. Because it's Sabu. 15 tables. 15 tables. I want to bury you. 15 tables. And then 8 gifts in the ring. 15 tables outside the ring. Let's do 12. 12 tables outside the ring. 8 weapons inside the ring. Don't know what the weapons are. Oh, man. Ooh. This feels like it's the 80s. It's the middle of the afternoon. So one of those things is true. And this is the long intro to some new soap opera that they're trying out. Like all like the cast is doing like something and whipping their hair in slow motion and their names across it. You know, Clifton Vander. You know, something like that. Barnaby Cricklejunks, whatever. It's definitely set on or near a beach, or there's definitely like a waterfront property involved, just with this like little guitar riff and stuff. Anyway, let's just do. I don't know why, but I like doing all these. Sure. Abyss is mad about Sabu's internet following. Sure, I like doing all the little like promos and stuff beforehand. I think it's funny. Okay, I don't know if the crowd likes it or not, but I do. Tables and gifts. Oh my god, look at the commentation station is stacked on top of 2 tables. When Kenny Omega returns, he will return with Kota. So, Golden Lovers versus Young Bucks right away. I got no problem with that. Cody Rhodes. And our other commentator is Sting. Our world champion Sting and the #1 contender. Cody Rhodes. It says the business with Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is not in attendance here. This is a one-on-one contest. Oh no, there's Bray. Oh, Sabu's all on his own because RVD left the building. But it looks like Sting is at ringside. Cody is supposed to be calling the match, but the commentation station is 2 tables high at ringside. What a wild and wacky world we live in. As Abyss is yelling at Sabu about his internet following. And I'm just going to skip it because Sabu doesn't even talk. So let's just worry about that later. There we go. Springboard kick! Countered by Bray Wyatt, Abyss's tag team partner. Pushing Abyss out of the way and powerbombing Sabu out of the springboard. What a counter to start us off in this technically singles contest. Even though Bray is definitely here in the corner of his tag team championship partner. And Sting seems to be wandering ringside rather than commentating the matchup alongside Cody Rhodes. We're going to see the 2 of those gentlemen on opposite sides of a tag team contest later this afternoon. Like 2 matches from now. I got to figure out a tag team partner for Cody as it happens. You know what? Did it. Did it. Figured it out. A lot of the SSW crew banged. Oh my god! Hurricane Rana countered into an outsider's edge. What a move by Abyss. Well, I tell you, it's gotten more and more vicious since adopting this motorcycle-like gang member attire and personality and etc. After ditching the mask and adjusting their look. They're definitely coming across more as like an 80s style brawling heel, which is real fun. Back and forth with Abyss now. One half of the tag team champions, Abyss, along with Bray Wyatt, the other member of the flock, Cody Rhodes, looking on from where the commentation stations should be, bemused. There's your world champion, Sting, calling out for the crowd. We're going to see him in action, Cody Rhodes in action as well later tonight. And like we said, that all-star tag team match headed your way. I need to think of one other thing to do. I thought of this to do. Let me write that in. This music, not quite there. Not quite there. Let's try something else. Oh God! Something in the hands of Conrad just exploded. I was in a different window, so I didn't quite see what. Sting now trying to call for like an ambulance or someone to check on Conrad. Conrad's shaking him off, saying he's okay. Trying to get Sting out of the ring. Oh, belly to belly and the world champion! Meanwhile, Abyss has been locked in that ankle lock for a while now, courtesy of Sabu. Jostling near this table. Choke bomb by Abyss. And now a spinning toe hold on Sabu, keeping the action slow and steady. Roll through the table by Abyss. 1. Sabu at 1. Connor with that pane of glass, just tossing it away. Now there's shards of broken glass outside the ring. Up and over goes Abyss. Absolutely, Kate. Power World seems to still be working, so I think we're okay for getting back to it Saturday. Hang on, roll up by Sabu, steals it! Sabu pins one half of the tag team champions! All right, a positive tables and gifts match. So basically, that just earned the High Flyers another shot at the flock. A positive tables and gifts match. Abyss has gone home early after that and won't be available for the rest of the show. No problem. Sabu's profile went up. No problem. So RVD went home. Abyss went home. That's funny. All right, this is the only place I didn't have anything. So what I was thinking of doing... How's everybody feeling? Oh, everyone's so beat up. What I was thinking of doing was this. Since we got the other half of this last week, let's do this. But, just for funsies, let's put that somewhere else. Or let's go this way with it, actually. Let's put that backstage, where there is no ring. Let's get a bunch of, you know, 13 pieces of furniture and 15 random weapons. I'm going to put inside ring on all of that, because I don't know what that means in terms of an area that doesn't have a ring. Or maybe I'll just do random. Let me do random, see what that does. Oh, I'm going to do it. It's a random bull rope match for no reason. Okay, here's how you win. Pinfall only. A backstage bull rope match. Again, crap you can only have here in SSW. Arguments. Tethered. Something about tethered. Tied up. There. Oh, Kevin Owens relishes being tied to Lance Storm. I think that's a heel thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be like, ooh, Kevin Owens is like, now you can't get away from me, you coward. I don't know. First Fall is going to win it, though. Lance Storm, Kevin Owens. Let me write down that it's a bull rope match. In my... There we go. Bull rope. Lance Storm. Still plan on doing your Friday anime dub? No problem, buddy. Boom! Here we go. Oh, look at all this crap. Lance Storm cut over just incredible. Oh yeah, I forgot that their tag team partners would be around. Who's at the desk? Why is there a desk? Kevin Owens and Jerry Lynn. Who's at the desk? We got a commentation station here in the backstage area. I'm sure you'd love to run away from me, but you don't have a long enough leash this time, he says as he hugs Jerry Lynn with a 2x4. You've got it twisted, Kevin Owens. I'm not tied to you. You're tied to me. Jeff Hardy and Bobby Roode hanging out at desks. Yeah! Wait a minute. Kevin Owens' foot is tied to Lance Storm's, let's say, waist. But what a maneuver. Lance Storm's business adhered to the ankle of Kevin Owens in this bull rope match. So the two people that are attached are the two legal fighters. Anything goes. First pinfall wins. There is no ring. So I'm lucky that I put it on lenient and it still counted. Like, so the lack of ring doesn't mean that there is no place to like get that pinfall. You know what I mean? Now it just happens anywhere like it should. Like a falls count anywhere. Few. Quite frankly. Few. because otherwise we would have broken the game. Oh, 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 oh! Just clobbering each other. I don't know how Lance Storm's doing this. Look at that! Look at where this is attached, everybody. Poor Lance. Poor Kevin, too, around his ankle. I don't know why they agreed to this. Small package. Oh, where the heck is Aubrey? Raiding the lockers. She's been derelict in duty for a while now. It's the third week of January 2001. Card subject to change. You're not wrong. Yeah, isn't it great? The fun little jazz music in the background. Just a swinging good time here at SSW. I love that we have a backup commentation station. Wheelchairs and whatnot. Random desks. Just Incredible is just chilling. Jerry Lynn just chilling. Bobby Roode and Jeff Hardy just chilling. Lance Storm slowing things down here, getting back into the fight with Kevin Owens, making him tap out. Lance Storm now with the advantage in the fight. It was all Kevin Owens early, and now you see the tag team partners starting to circle. Jerry Lynn getting Lance Storm off of Owens. The two men that are tethered together in this one. Ankle pick by Storm. Incredible getting right in the face of Bobby Roode, whose contract expires next week, and we don't have the money to pay them, so they will just leave. We're just going to lose people starting next week. For the pay-per-view, I might add. Just in time for the pay-per-view. We are going to be broke. Up and over goes Owens, and Storm with the win! Lance Storm. With the big win over Kevin Owens. That's 1-1 because Jerry Lynn beat Just Incredible last week. Kevin Owens' profile has suffered. Lance Storm's profile has gone up. Jerry Lynn's disappointed. Just Incredible's happy. We beat the Weekend Warriors attendance with 6,200. Our reach now extends to 39% of the world. We are the #1 promotion in 39% of the world now. Christopher Daniels, do whatever you want, buddy. This was the contract we were waiting to expire purposely. Go for it. Whatever you like. We're not renewing. Can't wait to show you my new finish. Sure. You're not getting booked. Okay, arena. Back to the... Let's do the outdoor. Let's put a ring back, though, shall we? I believe it's 93? 93%? Props. Inside. Arena. Arena again. Classic? Outdoor, indoor, what's classic? Let's do that one. Anyway, normal, lenient, just pinfalls. What did I have set up here? Ah, yes, this is our big tag team match, actually. Tag team. No titles on the line. But big tags, yo. Aubrey, you can go ahead and... Aubrey, you did the last one, so Conrad, you can go ahead and call this one. We got... let's do the bad guys first. Cody Rhodes, the #1 contender for the World Championship, so let's put the World Championship here, or champion here. Cody Rhodes and Sting. Sting, our World Champion. Has picked Jeff Hardy, new single star Jeff Hardy, as Sting's partner. And... Cody Rhodes has chosen the television champion Samoa Joe as his partner. So it's the world and TV champions on opposite sides of things. We got ourselves a tag team fight. We're all set up prop-wise. Standard match. Other than that, no script. We just want to see this. Just want to see this action take place. Have I done a mall brawl? I have not yet, sir. I do not believe so. Somehow, Sting and Jeff Hardy are the Hardy Boys? Incorrect, but I'll allow it just this once. That's pretty funny. And yeah, Samoa Joe and Cody Rhodes, not recognized as anything. I guess that's just because Jeff Hardy's technically in a tag team, so they gotta say it, the tag team name of a tag team that he happens to be in? I don't know. It feels like something's on fire. What's going on here? Jeff Hardy has set something on fire and handed it to Conrad Thompson and to Sting. He seems to have... Oh, God, that was a stick of dynamite! Jeff Hardy took out his own tag team partner! What is going on here? Jeff and Joe are legal to start things off. Sting, I don't know who he's trying to drop kick from the apron there. Might have been Joe, might have been Jeff, who handed Sting a bundle of dynamite and lit it aflame to start this matchup. Joe with the two count on a quick powerbomb. Jeff Hardy steals the television title that Joe just went through a war last week to defend in a three-way elimination match. Now the world champion Sting in there with Samoa Joe. What a matchup this would be. Perhaps even title for title. As Kenny Omega and Sabu have the commentary. Station locked down, dear Lord! Island driver to Jeff Hardy by Samoa Joe, who then gets monkey flipped over the ropes to the floor. Cody Rhodes in his corner just like calling for a tag, holding his rubber chicken. Like that's gonna do anything. Oh, drop kick to Jeff Hardy. That's more like it. Joe and Sting still legal. Your two top champions here in strong style wrestling. Sting, your world champ. Joe, your TV champ. Cody Rhodes would love a rematch against Sting for that world title. Jeff Hardy looking to make himself known in the television title division, it looks like. As Sting's new partner and protege, perhaps. You know I'm going to put face paint on Jeff Hardy now. As again, the soft jazz in the background is fantastic. It's playing like some urban drama. Like it should be an exterior shot of a taxi just going down the street. Joe working Sting down to the floor. In Sting's own corner, nothing Jeff Hardy can do about it. Just grinding him down. Squeezing the life out of the Stinger is Samoa Joseph. Oh, leg drop from the apron into the ring by Hardy. That's going to distract Joe. His adrenaline is spiked, but he's thrown out of the ring. Hardy went for a spin kick. Joe moved out of the way. Classic Joe. As we polka. Oh, into the DDT. Tried to grab Joe in a hammerlock. I don't know what Sting was doing there. Tried to springboard to the camcorder, went the wrong direction, spring forward instead of back, trying to show off for his new protege, Jeff Hardy, and it could have injured his knee. Reckless behavior from the world champion, trying to stay relevant with the youth. Oh, now he sneaks Cody Rhodes into the ring the hard way. As the fight continues on the floor. Oh, Cody Rhodes accidentally runs into the referee, Conrad Thompson, and goes flying. Jeff Hardy backs Samoa Joe into a chair with that drop kick. Belly to belly by Jeff Hardy. Or sorry, by Sting. To Samoa Joe. Jeff Hardy going up. Joe all out of sorts. Picks the ankle of Hardy. Still had the instinct to grab a submission. Oof. Two men get some space. Joe adjusts his gear. Takes a deep breath. And go! Wait a minute, what's Sting doing? In the corner of Cody Rhodes. Standing coffin drop by Cody to the unsuspecting Jeff Hardy. Jeff dazed. Back into the face of Samoa Joe. Nope. Distracted by Cody. Belly to belly to the floor. Conrad trying to get rid of him. It is breaking down here in a bad way. Oh, into the 3D on Samoa Joe by Sting and Jeff Hardy. Jeff into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Jeff Hardy has pinned the TV champ. Whoa, I just defeated the champion and proved that the television title belongs to me, says Jeff. You may have escaped this time, Samoa Joe, but that treasure can't stay buried forever. Sting's new protege, Jeff Hardy, with a huge win in this tag team contest. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Joe hates it. Goes home early. Smooth jazz with stick of dynamite and violence. You can't get this at the Tim Hortons coffee shop. That's true. You can get a musical, apparently. That's the thing. They did a Tim Hortons musical that's apparently debuting on a Canadian streaming service soon, if it hasn't already. And it's an interesting choice. I don't know why they wanted to do that. Hang on one second. This one's called Sunday Afternoon. Over to Inquiring Mind. There we go. Hardy Boys. They're not the Hardy Boys. Won a great tag team match at 450. Joe went home early because they're mad. Jeff Hardy's profile went up. New single star in the making. Cody Rhodes status, perfectly fine. Sting status went up. There's our world champion is at a 97 in popularity. That's the reason why they're world champ. All right, main event time. And it's the women's time to shine. And they've got it set up for me perfectly. Lita won a #1 contendership match last week, so she's facing Holly Holm for the women's championship. Done. Best of 3 falls, no time limit, pinfall only in the ring. All other standard rules apply. We're going to go ahead and put the props inside the ring, leave everything else where it is. The cast is set. The script is championship introductions for challenger and champion. There we go. So the green one is the first one they announce. So I like to do the challenger first and then champion. So like we said, best of 3 falls. All of our other normal rules are in effect. Cast is fine. We are ready with our second of 2 main events of the afternoon. This is actually a faster show than I thought I was going to get through. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Because we have some contract work to do next week once this show finishes, where we're going to have to say goodbye to 3 or 4 more people. Because we don't have the money to rehire anybody right now. We're trying to make money on this by paying as little as possible and packing the place if we can. Out comes Holly Holm, your brand new women's champ. This was going to be an automatic rematch for Awesome Kong, but Holly Holm talked to SW officials and had Awesome Kong put her #1 contendership on the line against Lita, and wouldn't you know it, Lita defeated her. Lita beat her. And now we have this best of 3 for the women's title. Great Sasuke and Samantha Panther at the desk calling this one. First, your challenger Lita being introduced. And then your champion, Holly Holm. Aubrey Edwards, the referee. And we are underway in this best 2 out of 3 falls. No disqualification, no count out. Women's championship match. To headline our second week of television this afternoon. Thanks for joining us here with Strong Style Wrestling in the Wrestling Empire universe, where I book the matches, I run the matches, I commentate on the matches, and we all deal with the fallout. That is, I was actually thinking that's a pretty big deck. That's got huge deck energy, does that skateboard. Or big deck energy, I guess. Up and over goes Holm to the floor. Fast and Furious starts this championship contest. Lita not wasting any time. As the action spills to the floor, but Holly Holm throws Lita back into the ring. Trying to establish herself as the new dominant force in the women's division. As women's champion is Holm. Lita trying to crawl to the top of the division. Sensing the championship is closer to her grasp now that Awesome Kong is no longer champion. Storied feud between Lita and Awesome Kong in the earlier days of SSW. That's Holm now trying to slow things down, rely on that MMA background. the mixed martial artist, risen the ranks of the women's division before finally knocking off Awesome Kong, who people thought nigh undefeatable. She still is. She only has 2 losses in her entire Strong Style Wrestling career. They happen to come one after the other, first losing the title and then losing the #1 contendership to Lita. As Aubrey Edwards, with a roll of toilet paper and a barbed wire baseball bat, is prepared for any eventuality in this one. As Lita just tapped out, but it's not going to do her any good. That is not going to score Holly Holm the first of 2 falls that she needs to retain her title. Submissions do not count in Strong Style Wrestling. They just hurt your opponent. Home with the adrenaline flowing now. Into the cover on Lita. 1, 2, 3. Champion up 1 fall to none. Back to the leg goes Home. Dominant against Lita as Lita again symbolically taps out. Will not save her in this matchup. Home, let's go. Looking to finish her off the challenger once and for all. 2 straight falls. Pile driver to Lita on that surgically repaired neck. Lita trying to fight back here. Grabs a 2x4. Looks so dazed right now. Desperate for some offense. And Home has her again. Another pile driver. Into the cover. Foot on the chest of the challenger. Whoa, Holly Holm, almost a dominant victory, but Lita kicks it too. Now wailing away with that 2x4. Into a knee bar on Holm. Holm counters immediately. Lita's gonna have to work pretty hard to outwork Holly Holm on the mat. She might be better double fisting, or dual wielding, I should say, these melee weapons like she has. Drops the 2x4, picks up the microphone, gets dropped herself by Holm. Barefoot in this contest, by the way. As she is in so many of her matches. Again, that MMA background coming to the forefront. Oh, as these 2 women are just wailing on each other in the center of the ring. Nice go behind by Lita. Kidney shot drops Holm to the canvas. Holm trying to cover up. Fury by Lita. Once again, she goes low. Shot to the thigh that time. That's what I'm going to call it. Into the Boston Crab. Lita hanging in there and hanging in there. Needs to get an equalizer. Cannot afford, like literally, match is over if she loses the next fall. Gets rolled up. Aubrey turn around. 1, 2. Holm retains the gold. What a counter out of the Boston Crab by the champion Holly Holm in a stellar lightweight championship best out of 3 falls match in front of almost 9,400 fans. Fans in Iceland have rejected Strong Style Wrestling's attempts to smash Holly Holm over. That was a 5-star main event. What are you talking about? Lita's profile suffered from losing, and we got almost 9,400 people in the building. I'm fine with that. Rejecting Holly Holm, are they? Okay. I see. Let's see where we're at. How'd we do? Just sitting at 98. Like, we can only go up to 99, so we might as well just sit at 98. We're the only company in the 90s in terms of satisfaction. Okay, low wages, less than 80. Okay. Oh, we barely made anything there. We barely made anything. Oh, time to pay the piper, and by pay the piper, time to say goodbye to a bunch of people. Okay, look at our territory, though. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? That's all us. That's all us. That's all us. Everything that's purple. Everything the purple touches. That's yours. We love hot crowds and we hate countouts. I can just go from purple place to purple place. Molly Holly's been released by All American Wrestling and now she's an independent. Rob Van Dam is back. Van Dam's strength went down. Samoa Joe's back. RBD's contract by Devon. Bobby Roode by Bobby Roode. Greg Khali's feud with the Great Barrier appears to have lost momentum. That's fine. Abyss is back. Samantha Panther, goodbye. Lita's contract is up next week. I'm going to lose her too. Goodbye, Daniels. Rising Sun Pro Wrestling cast out All American Wrestling in Arabia. Maple Leaf Grappling down to 75. Randy Orton's done with Federation Online. Finn Balor has left wrestling school to go to Maple Leaf Grappling. He's using that weird gimmick. And Tony Khan has left wrestling school. He used to work for us, and now he's at All American Wrestling. I'm so sorry, Reverend Devon. I don't have any money to pay you. So, goodbye. I'm so sorry, Bobby Roode. I don't have any money to pay you. So, you're just going to reject whatever I tell you. So, goodbye. I'm so sorry, Samantha Panther. I don't have any money to pay you. Goodbye. Bye-bye, Christopher Daniels. I don't have any money to pay you. Bye-bye. Soraya's now like, what the crap? How come Cody Rhodes is earning $6,000 while I'm getting $2,600? I suggest you even things up by paying me that much or you'll see who's more important to the show. Honor your contract. Honor your contract. I'm sorry. Alright, let's take a look at the roster, shall we? Okay, so all I need to do is turn one person. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 regulars. I'll have 5 regulars and then the 2 tag teams. Okay, I'm going to swap Bryan Danielson heel. Wait a minute, who else am I losing soon? Oh my god, look at all these people. Yeah, I'm gonna lose my entire roster. 3 weeks. No, I got some people for some time here. I'm gonna lose Lita. Might lose Alexa. I need at least, like, I think 3 weeks to get back into the black here. It's too bad nobody's coming for these contracts. Like, if somebody was like, I will pay you for Kenny Omega, I'd be like, yes, yes you will. And then I would get 21, I would get all that money. And then I would just use that to rebuild. Even a Kingston I'd take. Any of these long deals. Sting's our best one, but he's our champ. Yeah, if anyone wanted to buy any of these contracts, that'd be great. Okay. Who did I say? Oh no, I'm going to turn Bad News Kingston. Okay. And just for funsies. Don't worry about this, it'll make sense later, I promise. Okay. Wait, what did I do wrong there? No, that's right. And then this one, these two I need to switch. There we go. There. Who else am I losing, or about to lose? Lita. There we go. Okay. Sure. In no particular order. So now I have my baby faces are the top line here. These are my singles. There's my 2 babyface tag teams. And then a referee. And then here are my heels. I'm going to turn Kingston, so that's another heel. And then my 2 heel tag teams, and then a referee. And then there's my 6-woman women's division. I don't know if they're heel or face. They're just my women's division. And that's what I have to run a pay-per-view with. Which we are going to do next week. Alright? I'm looking forward to the pay-per-view next week and our first week of television. And then we're going to get back to just trying to get into the black. I don't know if I can approach people to sell contracts. I think they have to approach me. Otherwise, I would do that. I would be like, hey, whoever's in charge of this, like Inoki. What do I do here? Oh no, see, I don't want to work. See, I don't want to get you. No. That's not what I want to do. I just want to talk to you. I just want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Inoki? Like, as the boss of Rising Sun Parizu, I just wanted to sit down, promoter to promoter, and like have a little chit chat. But that's fine if that's not what I can do. That's no problem. Okay, so here's what I can tell you that we're gonna do for the pay-per-view. Let's start the booking process. This is gonna actually be January week 4. January week 4 PPV. Okay. Sir. I can see him going ham on himself. But like, dude, your foot is clean. I can see you licking. Dude, I can see you licking the fur out. Come on, man. Jeepers creepers, that cat. Had to get his attention. He was so into like licking the fur off of his foot. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy, but come on, dude. I apologize. I really do. I didn't hit him, by the way. I threw a towel near him, and he looked at me like harumphed, and then walked off. I was just trying to get his attention. Okay, so let me put up match list. So this is what we are rocking. Like, we are looking to book a 10-match pay-per-view, because that's essential. We barely have 20 people to put on this show. That would be all singles matches. 26 staff, wait a minute, 26 staff, including the 2 referees. That's 24 people, which is 9 singles matches for 18 people, right? 9 singles matches would be 18 people. And then we would have just enough for the tag teams, and then 2 people left over. Like, we're just getting there. How did I get into debt? What's going on? Another good username. Okay, let me tell you, before we get out of here. So last session, we were finishing the calendar year of the year 2000 in December. Also signing refs to enhancement until it makes it so you don't pay them. Ah, good to know. Good to know. I don't have any money to sign anybody at the moment. But how I got into debt was I had to run a charity show. Like, I had no choice. The entire industry was like, we're putting on a charity show. And the entire industry put on a charity show, and I had to foot the bill for whatever reason. And then during that charity show, I had a loser leaves town match between Christopher Daniels and William Regal. Here's how that match went. William Regal won the match. So Christopher Daniels did a loser leaves town thing and is supposed to leave. William Regal passed away from the injuries sustained in that loser leaves town match. So he left too. Which meant that the pay-per-view that I was counting on, because I was coming off of like 2 charity shows in a row or something stupid, became a memorial show for William Regal. And I didn't make money on that either. So 3 straight shows where I made nothing and paid out salaries and the production costs completely wiped out my budget. And now I'm slowly rebuilding as I lose people because I don't have any money to renew contracts. Anyway, that's how I am -14. But I'll tell you, I was -35 when we started, so I've made like 10 grand each week. Okay, another good username. Do you know if there's a way I can contact people and tell them that I'm interested in people like buying contracts from me, or do they just have to show interest themselves? You know? Because I would love to approach somebody. Like, I'll approach somebody from, like, Maple Leaf Grappling. I'll talk to Jim Cornette and be like, hey, how do you feel about signing so-and-so? They have to show, yeah, so I got to wait for them to show interest. Like, fingers crossed, I survive long enough that anybody that I have of value, basically Kenny Omega, with that $6,000 20-week contract. That's basically, I don't want to sell Sting, because he's my champ, but I'll do the next one over and sell Kenny Omega. I don't want to, but if anyone ever shows interest. Anyway, we are slowly rebuilding. We have made 20 grand the past couple weeks with our reduced roster. Our roster is getting smaller still. We're about to put on 10 matches with 26 staff. Women, and we have the TV title in the middle. I'm going to do something wild for the TV belt, probably like a 4-way elimination. Oh, I can't. These are all going to be singles matches, except for the tag, because I don't have extra people. Like, I just have who I have. Okay, so they love crowds. They hate countouts. So L, crowds, that's up to you guys. Hates countouts. Good to know, because I'm never booking any countouts. All right, but that is where we're going to start off next week. with this January Week 4 pay-per-view. Trying to get back into the black, and then we can turn this shit back around. We're still the #1 promotion in the world. Look at this map. Look at this map. We are still the #1 promotion in the world. But we barely have an operating budget. Can you go from here to here? Do you have to go all the way around, or can I go from Alaska over to Siberia? Probably not. I didn't know this was a flat Earth game. Hee hee hee. Sometimes Hollywood wants to buy people for movies. I would welcome that as well. I would absolutely welcome that. Okay, speaking of being welcome, I'd like to welcome in another good username just in time for us to be wrapping up and get my big dumb face front and center. So we did 2 weeks of TV. We got a pay-per-view to start us off next week, and we are hoping beyond hope that it puts us back in the black and we can get back to the business of actually producing the best wrestling content and making money whilst we do so. Thank you very much for watching. I would like to send a quick shout out to everyone that was here. Another good username for coming in late. Nothing wrong with that. Rocco, thanks for hanging out. Kate, thanks for hanging. Who else was here? AFK in this bit, thanks for hanging out. Mighty Chunk, first time chatter. Nice to see you as well. Thanks for the new follows. I would like to thank everybody for watching, and if you wish everybody out there chill vibes, wish for clear skies, and if you happen to find yourself with in possession of a plethora, there we go, of positive energy, please share it if you can spare it. And don't forget about your old pal, the silent G, Rad Gnarly, saying so long for now. Pretzel Rocks, you done good, bud, but I'm going to go ahead and maybe take it from here. That is going to do it for me for this week. We are back on air Monday. I might actually pull a late shift on Monday. I might be going 8 p.m. on Monday to get back to the last bit of the main story of Starfield. We've been poking at that bad boy since it came out. It has been, at times, an absolute slog, but I got to tell you, the recent patches they've made to Starfield have absolutely revitalized my interest in and love for that game. Like it was lukewarm for so long, and now I am hot to trot to play some Starfield, but that awaits Monday evening. Until such time, have y'all's the very best of weekends. Hopefully I see you then. Let's find something to spread a little love to on my way out of here. There we go. Let's say hi to there. Hi to them. On our way out of here. And that is going to do it for me. Have yourself a great weekend. Hopefully I see you Monday evening for some Starfield. If not, thanks for spending the time with me you did. And we're back to wrestling next Thursday at 2 p.m. Ciao for now.